She's over there. Don't get spun.
Don't put down the guns or I'll choke you out, Sand.
Not likely. We are dead. You're killing, man. Believe it. Now let me up. I ain't playing hero today. Oh.
Please! Help me!
You! Don't move or I'll shoot.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Come with us.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Vincent Black, 6 Killer Enterprises. I'm a bounty hunter. That man with a whip I've been after for a month, his name is Frank Sands. He's a murderer for hire. Now, I was on the road to help, not to kidnap that girl.
It's not my place to judge. Only to obey orders. Now you won't see it again. Come with us.
Mr. Personality, aren't you? I didn't want to do that, but I'm not going to be led around like some sheep.
We'll see.
Stop it! Look
Both of you, at once! I'm sorry, Mr. Black, but the lack of hospitality was necessary until your credentials could be checked and your business associate contacted. I'm sure you realize the importance of keeping the kidnapping of my daughter between us. No police, no press. I'm Yuki Ota.
Mr. Ota is Chief Executive Officer of the Nippon Banks of America, and he would like our help.
You have my help, Mr. Oda. Your daughter, she reached out to me, and I couldn't do anything to save her. I didn't like the way that felt. So I'll do whatever I can to get her back for you.
And with our network of highly trained undercover operatives...
Paid informants who will spread the news of what happened to everyone.
Not my paid informants. Excuse me, Mr. Ota, but who may he be?
Hiro Takara, my chief security officer.
Ota-san, please reconsider hiring these men. It was my responsibility to protect Mitsuko. It's my responsibility to bring her back safely, no matter what the consequence.
Your reputation, for whatever it's worth, isn't the deal here. It's the girl that matters. The kidnappers. They'll get in touch with you in their own good time.
You can bet on that, Mr. Ota, and they'll want plenty of money.
And when you pay, then maybe they'll get in touch with you and give your daughter back, and maybe not. The most important thing is finding the girl first.
And that is our priority also, Mr. Black. And believe me, Hiro will be very useful in bringing my daughter back to me.
I know. Listen, Lupo's a royal pain, but listen, Shai, I need him because he's an intricate part of this operation.
Mr. Black.
Listen, tell him anything, okay? Tell him that it's a matter of life and death, but just get me that meeting, okay? Okay, I owe you. I owe you too. Thanks.
Glad you didn't dump these somewhere.
I'm sure you are. I know how much you Americans depend on guns. We Japanese put faith in sharp steel. Courage to use them. There's no courage or art in guns.
No. The art and courage comes in knowing how to use the bullets that go in the gun.
Boys, we're supposed to be a team here. Can we work together, please?
Yeah, why doesn't this team have a little chat with the limo driver? What's his name? Manzo or...
Takara-san. Any news of little Mitsuko?
No news, Manzo. But you needn't concern yourself with it.
I am ashamed, Takara-san. I should have tried to go around the van when it pulled out in front of us, but...
There's no reason to be ashamed. You did your best. Now go home, take a few days rest.
No, wait a minute. Before you let Manzo here go and work on his tan, I got a couple of questions. One of them is, who else knew about the route you were taking to the airport this morning?
Right. And while we're at it, let's take a look at your bank account. Where are you banking Swiss these days?
I don't understand. Do you think I am involved with this terrible thing? You think I'm lying?
One little polygraph test to settle that.
Enough! Manzo's a trusted employee of the Ota household. I believe in his loyalty. Go home, Manzo.
忘れません。失礼します。
Put a net around him as tight as you can, without him knowing where he goes, who he calls, who calls him. Any other questions?
I guess he's the good cop.
And we're the bad cop. Cute.
Would have been nice if you'd let us in on what you were planning to do.
Possibly you are right.
Well, let's just hope we wound up old Manzo enough so he gets careless.
My thoughts exactly.
Now it's our turn. Let's go.
Where are we going?
See what happens when you don't share with your teammates?
Well, you look at this. Old Frank's living pretty high on the hog these days.
Gosh, I knew old Frank Lupo when he didn't even own a car.
This man will help us.
Well, that's entirely up to my sister, sir.
time you guys got here. I've been fighting off that octopus for an hour.
God, I love you, kid. Looks, brains, and a sense of humor. 6 killer, black. You guys got beautiful timing.
What can I say?
That is flattering as hell, guys. I mean, really. You're giving me too much credit for being connected like that. I mean, I'd do anything for Cheyenne. On this kidnapping thing, I don't think I can help you.
Frank, I'm not buying it. Look, you know certain people. And those people would never let anybody from the outside come into their territory and commit a major felony.
Not unless they squared it up with him first and they get a piece of the pie.
Right, so if that's the way it went down, then these people know something.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Why are we wasting our time?
We're not wasting our time. This is just the way Frank plays the game. Right, Frank?
Frankie, video gun boss. Listen, let's cut through the baloney here, okay, Frank? We got a life hanging and we need your help. When it comes time to scratching your back, pal, we'll be there. You know us.
Which knowing you is sure to happen.
No!
Takara,
Yes, information. I'll get it my way.
take it easy. Takara, take it easy. Frank, it's an honor thing with the Japanese. Come on. You've seen the movies. It drives them crazy. Right, Bobby?
That's right. Oh, you better throw something to the table here, Frankie Lupo. You know these samurai guys, they're nuts.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I may know a thing or two. I mean, there might be some people I can talk to.
There's been no contact. All we need is a meeting. Please, Frank.
I'll make a few phone calls.
Go, Frank.
What is it? What did you learn?
They're taking their time because they want to make somebody sweat. In 2 hours, here at the marina, there's a maintenance yard at the far end of Pier 6. Vince comes alone, unarmed.
No way. It's my job.
Vinny comes alone, unarmed, or there's no meat. Capiche?
You did good, Frank. Let's go.
Nothing like a bullwhip to get a man's attention. Right, bounty hunter? I know it's old-fashioned, but I really dig this black snake of mine and what it can do to a man.
As far as what you can do to a man, I ain't interested. Now, what's the deal?
24 hours, bounty hunter. Starting now. We want 10 million. Nippon Bank of America user bonds, no cash. We'll contact you for place and time of delivery.
I want proof the girl's alive.
I figured.
You or me have unfinished business. One way or another. But you know that now, don't you?
I know.
Anything happens to that girl, I'm gonna put you on a plane to hell nonstop.
We'll see who gets to hell first. One more thing. Tell Hiro Takara he's part of the deal. The dragon wants the 10 mil and Takara. Or the girl's dead. You tell him that.
Oh my gosh, Reno, what happened to your face?
How's the girl? Well, what about the deal? They say anything about the deal?
$10 million. User bonds, 24 hours. And you know what the kicker is? The dragon wants the money and you, Mr. Takada. That's what San said. Does that mean anything to you?
I asked that you not be hired. I told you not to get involved.
Yeah, well, we are involved, and I want some answers.
Quit this case. All of you.
Ah, forget him. I never liked him anyway. Got any ideas how to get this girl back?
For a month while I was tracking San, it was one good lead after another. But now all my sources have zipped up. Nada. And it's got something to do with this dragon guy that San keeps telling me about, and Takada.
Forget Takada, forget the dragon. Okay? It's all raw fish and noodles. You know, the mystery of the Far East, double cross, triple cross, poison your bird nest soup. Our job is to find a damsel in distress and get well paid for it. Do we understand that?
But the way he talked, the hard-looking Japanese guy wearing a $2,000 suit and a big Mercedes with driver. 5 will get you 10. It's San's new boss. So he's also one of the slime balls that set up this kidnap.
The dragon.
The dragon.
But why would he want Takada's head as part of the ransom?
Maybe it's a con. A smokescreen. Maybe Takada and the dragon are behind the whole thing. Together. Maybe that's the connection.
Whoa. Cool female mind in action, but hey, that's a possible could be. Takada arrives with 10 million and vanishes. We think he's doing the dance with his ancestors. But he and the dragon are off in Cannes having a blast.
Takada, the dragon, connected somehow. Damn, I think I know what could be going down here.
Good, why don't you fill us in, because now I don't even have a clue.
If I'm right, I'll tell you later.
Why don't you tell us now?
I can see no other way, Ota-san. Not with the dragon involved.
You're jumping to conclusions, Hiro. But I guess that's why God gave young men strong legs. There are other alternatives to what you're suggesting, Hiro.
Ota-san. My responsibility.
No. There's still time, and while there is time, there is possibility. And hope.
Scream if you want to. As much as you want.
You jerk. My father will have you killed for that.
And who will have the honor? Hiro Takada?
He'll find me. I know he will.
Oh, without a doubt, I'm sure that you're right. But whether Mr. Ota's disrespectful daughter is still alive is another matter.
great security you have around here. It took me at least 15 minutes to get through the guards.
Leave, Mr. Black.
Hey, give me a break. I came all the way over here to follow up on a couple of leads I got. Or maybe something came up with that Manzo guy you had under surveillance, limo driver. Remember him? I didn't mean to interrupt if you were praying.
What I am doing is none of your business.
Oh, it is. If it has anything to do with this case or Mr. Ota's daughter.
Get out!
And let you, play your games all by yourself? Not a chance.
Go away. This is something you will never understand.
I can understand Dragon. Somebody who calls himself that must think he's pretty hot. And tell me something. Anybody give you a nickname? Name you after an animal like tiger or shark? 'Cause, there's an organization out there that I know does that quite often.
I told you to leave.
I spent a couple years in Japan. I know all about harikiri. To do it in the traditional manner after you cut your gut, you need a friend standing by to chop off your head, right? Well, I'd be more than happy to oblige after you tell me about you and the dragon. Yakuza.
Long time ago. Not anymore.
Yakuza is a Japanese version of the mafia. Once you're in for life.
Mr. Ota arranged for me to die. He also arranged for my job here. Far away from the Yakuza in Japan.
That was pretty generous of Mr. Oda. Why'd he choose you to save from a life of crime?
His wife was a friend of my mother. Before Mrs. Ota died, she asked him to help me. The insanity of the Yakuza life made my choice easy. Before Mr. Ota gave me a choice, I was a stray dog. Animal. You know what that's like?
Yeah. I know what it's like. So the dragon was your boss, and you were gonna bail out before he got his hooks in and he made you pay for losing face.
No. The only way Mitsuko would be released is if I died. The only way the dragon would be satisfied.
Hey, the hell with the dragon being satisfied. He'll live to do it again. And you'll be dead. Safe and sound and no longer a threat to him.
I want to be a danger to him.
Good. Then help us make the kidnapping of Mitsuko the biggest mistake the dragon ever made. What's important is the girl. And her father, and you. And you can only help if you're alive. Together, we'll help you repay your debt to Mr. Oda.
Wait here.
Do you have my money? The final payment.
You don't get diddly until the deal was finished. You knew that going in.
They're watching me. I know they're watching me. No, I can't wait. I gotta get out now. Mr. Ota is a very powerful man. The money will let me disappear someplace where even he can't follow.
You know, Manzo, boy, you're beginning to sound like a liability. Like someone who could be dangerous to men like the dragon and sand. And believe me, you don't ever want that to happen.
Good morning.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I tell you guys anything. If I was crazy, maybe. Since I ain't, then take a leap.
Sure, I get it. You're afraid of the dragon because he's Yakuza. And they're nobody to mess with.
That's absolutely right. Nobody to mess with.
Bobby here and I, well, we're not them. We'd probably get sick doing what they do, huh, Bobby?
Oh, yeah, we'd throw up all over the place. But not Mr. Takeda here. He wouldn't puke. And with a slime ball like you, oh, he'd probably love it.
And do you know why? Because he's one of them. That's right. And that girl you're holding is a real good friend of his.
He ain't Yakuza. You're lying.
You think so? Show him, Takeda-san. So, what's it gonna be? The dragon later, maybe? Or Takara, right now? They're moving her around. What does it mean?
Dragon. Stands for the dragon. It's a message for me, in case I made it this far. 12 hours.
I know, time's running out for Mitsuko and you, old buddy. But you know when you're falling behind, sometimes you have to do something weird to jump ahead of the game. I'm gonna go get Bobby.
Yakuza. Local Yakuza.
Yeah, like Danny Hatch. Hey, maybe he can set us up with a meet.
Here's old Hachimoto. That's a definite could be. I mean, he knows all the evil guys on this planet.
Something useful could come from a face-to-face meeting. Yakuza who come to this country are usually looking to change their old ways.
You're all crazy. Psycho. Make a deal with Yakuza?
No, forget about making a deal. Let's just blackmail him with the truth. What do you think?
Yakuza would definitely respond to blackmail more than an American deal.
What are we waiting for? Let's call Danny Hatch.
You're nuts. You're nuts!
Hey, George, how'd you like to give your uncle a little privacy? Stand guard in the hallway. Could be a good boy. Oh. You must be Hiro Takara, the dead Yakuza Danny Hatch told me about. What was your clan?
Scorpions. Imuracho Tokyo. Takarahiro.
I'm sure you know that I talked with Danny already. He was informed that I wanted nothing to do with your situation. My family and I are new in your country and want no trouble. Our business here, the restaurant and bar downstairs, the bathhouse up here, all of it legitimate.
We got your message from Danny, Mr. Mishima. But we had to come and see you anyway. You see, personally, we don't care what kind of business you have in America, legitimate or not.
Please, take a big bite out of Uncle Sam's apple pie. We hope it pleases you.
But there is a very young girl out there from a very influential Japanese family with very little time left to find until she's killed. I think it would be in your best interest to help us find a location on this girl.
What do you say, dead man?
The dragon has done this to get back at me for leaving him. As you know, a true Yakuza does not kidnap children. He has disgraced us all by not coming at me alone with proper challenge.
Maybe this emotional and sincerity stuff doesn't cut any ice with you, and perhaps you decide not to help us out in this matter. I just wanted to say I didn't think it was a very good idea. Because then, you know, I'm forced to talk to the press about the presence of the Yakuza in America. And then it's going to make front-page news, film at 11. 60 Minutes.
60 minutes?
Hi.
I know that time is short, but you must wait. I'll keep in touch.
Frightened, San? Eager, frightened. Well, teach yourself some patience, San. Took me 10 years to learn the truth about Hiro Takara, and another 4 to put this operation into play. So a few more hours are meaningless. We will have the money, Takara's head, and anything else we want.
Time?
Time? We don't have any time. We've completely run out. Excuse me, Mr. Ota. I just wish I had your cool in this kind of situation. You too, Takata-san?
Mr. Six Killer, I've never been more frightened in my life, and more anxious. Soon the phone will ring, and everything here will be resolved, one way or the other. Here is the money. Here's Takata-san. These are the facts. As a banker, I can deal with these things. But kidnapping, gangsters, violence... I don't know how to face such madness.
In the West, you wear your emotions like a badge. In Japan, we are taught to keep our feelings inside, but believe me, although I sit here calmly, my heart paces. Hey, Takara. Mr. Mishima. Old Harbor, Turner Shipyard, 300 yards east of Pier 10. 3 warehouses, middle warehouse. Hey.
Just in case, Hiro. Are you certain you don't need more men? All that you want can be made available to you.
If this was just about taking down Sand and the dragon, I'd accept, but...
Getting your daughter out is going to be a lot trickier.
More men means more complications, which means more things can go wrong, sir.
You're right. I understand. Her life is most important. Bring Mitsuko back to me. Please.
just beautiful. 10,000 square feet, I love it. Tell you, fella, what a beautiful day to make money, huh? Hal, you're not looking at this property, because Winston Running Hawk is big into the punch. Miss Johnson, I want this piece of property.
Well, don't you think you should take a look inside, Mr. Hawk, before making such an expensive decision?
Really?
As you know, real estate is down these days. It's a buyer's market. And I have much more than this to show you.
Well, let me ask you your opinion. I'm gonna buy this whole block, you know, this whole pier, and turn it into Winston Skyhawk's rock and roll bar, huh? An amusement center for adults, for guys like you and I. What do you think about that, huh? Or maybe I should, like, keep it a little simpler. You know, like a hideout for kidnappers. I'll keep it a rock and roll bar.
Yeah.
Me you can have.
I knew you would come, Takeda-san. And you?
Vince Blackman, it's good to see you again.
It's funny, something so American reminded me of you.
Excuse the expression, Mr. Ota, but this is one hell of a bonus.
Well, it's one hell of a job, Mr. Six Killer.
Thank you.
Miss Phillips.
The money is very generous, Mr. Ota. But my brother and I are happier with the fact that this case turned out so well for everyone concerned. Isn't that right, Bobby?
What?
Right?
Hi, Tashkini.
Let's try some one-step techniques. Bow to Takeda-san. To me.
Hey!
Hey!
Very good. try the choke, okay? Hey.
Hey.
Say.
Oh, hope you're not hurt, Vince.
That's okay, Mitsuko. I'll survive.
That power move you taught me really worked. It's very radical.
Yes, Vincent-san. Very radical.
Thanks, Takada-san.
Yes.
Did you catch my Kung Fu special, Dad? Did you?
Yes. Another year in this country, and what will you be, daughter?
The best of both worlds. Right, stone face?
You believe that? 18-hole championship course and 7,200 yards, slice of heaven. But get a load of these condos. Look at that. That'd be a good investment.
Delgado.
What?
You're out of here.
Who says?
You made bail, man.
The hell I did. No way. If I wanted to get out of jail, Jeanette, which I didn't, I would have called my attorney.
Louis, you don't have an attorney.
Don't tell me Louis, please. I'm a Lou, not a Louis. And I may not have an attorney, but I got friends.
Oh, like Andy Bernstein? Such up for 50 counts of real estate fraud? Some friend.
Hey, my bail was 100 grand. Where'd you come up with that kind of money?
Miguel.
To bail bondsman? He hates my guts.
But he loves me.
You let that taco breath touch you?
You know you're the only man in my life.
No. Come on. What?
All right, I put my house up as collateral. Hey, it's no big deal.
You did that for me? Oh, Jeanette. Hey, look, Jeanette. I gotta go.
Lou, stay away from that rat partner of yours, all right?
He owes me money, Jeanette. I'm gonna get it.
Lou, I love you.
Meet you in the park, Lou. God, what's wrong with a nice, cool bar? Oh.
Okay, Mr. Andy Bernstein, Mr. Hotshot, Lou Delgado. Where's Delgado?
I tell you, I don't know.
Hey!
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Number 149 for Los Angeles.
You got it. You got it. Driver's license, passports, business cards, the works. All under the name of Robert Zimmerman. Oh, yeah, Lou Delgado just vanished off the face of the earth. The new me will be in L.A. sometime tomorrow. No, not by plane. It's too dangerous. So is driving that road into California alone. Look, let's just say I've come up with a new alternative mode of transportation, okay? All right, all right.
It's Bobby.
Bobby, you better warn the blackjack tables. I'm 15 minutes from Vegas.
I was hoping that you were farther away. I've got a job for you.
Just as soon as I can talk Miguel the bondsman into it.
Well, what about my week relaxing in the sun? Courtesy of my generous partner.
Postponed for just a couple of days, my friend, for a $30,000 no-brainer, which is going to make your partner even more grateful. In fact, he probably passed you on his way to L.A.
All right, give me a name, description, and make a car.
Easier than that. Shy ran a credit card check on him. His name is Lou Delgado, and he bought a one-way bus ticket to Los Angeles. According to the schedule, Delgado's bus makes a half-hour rest stop in Barstow, California in about 2 hours.
Barstow? I was just there a couple hours ago.
Yeah, well, at least you know where it is.
I'm out. Barstow.
Thank you. 64 Caddy Ragtop Classic. Keep your brim in the books, brother, and one day all your dreams will come true, too.
So hold up. So where's your bow and arrow, Chief? I thought all Indians carry bows and arrows.
Tell homie he's got 2 seconds to get his butt off my car before I squash him like the insect that he really is.
I don't think so.
Go ahead and get out of here before I really get angry. Get going. Get out of here!
¿Cómo está?
Let me ask you a question. Are those your friends out there?
No.
Good.
Clients.
Ah.
Without punks like that, we'd both be out of business. Right, Six Killer?
Right.
Hey, thanks for coming on such short notice, man.
No problem. I
Appreciate it.
read your facts.
So what do you think?
Hey, she put up her house for a $100,000 bond. If she defaults, sell the house.
In this market, forget about it. Besides, I don't want her house, man. She's an old friend.
100 big ones on a handshake, huh? Ooh, that's bad business.
And she's not like that. So I never figured that this guy Delgado to stiff her. I mean, she actually loves the little bugger.
Well, then don't worry about it. She'll be back.
Bobby, if this guy isn't in court in 6 days, I'm out 100 grand. Or I have to throw her out of her own house, which I don't want to do neither.
Hey, listen, Six Killer is here to help you. What's the bounty worth?
15% of the 100 grand.
15%?
15%.
I mean, that's petty cash.
It's not petty cash to me, man. I can't afford it. My wife's in the hospital. My kid...
Okay, I got a partner. He'll do it for 30. Now, that's a deal.
No way, Bobby. My back's up against the wall, Bobby. I need Bobby. Bobby's Six Killer.
Bobby Six Killer 60. He's 30.
He's good?
The best. Would I lie to you? Huh?
Hey, that's good enough for me. It's a deal. What'd you say, $20,000 and you bring him in 5 days?
I'll beat the 5 days and it's still 30.
Hey, you shyster, you.
Miguel, send the check.
My intelligence sources place him in Barstow in 2 hours.
Uh-huh. The road to L.A. He's running.
Mr. Delgado will not make it, Mr. Swan, if that's what you want.
$250,000 I gave to Bernstein on that condo scam. And what does he do? That slime bag, he keeps it for himself. $250,000.
Well, he paid, with interest.
But we still got Delgado, right?
Right. So it's not my place, but Bernstein, until this crazy thing he did, he was supposed to be the brains. So he probably conned Delgado, too. Now, if I eliminate Delgado, all you're going to get is the heat. And Bernstein, well, he's gone. So, in my opinion, justice has been served, sir.
Go get Delgado.
Short trip. 15K. 15, huh? Let me ask you a question. How would you like to turn that into some heavy equity?
Okay, I'm listening.
In Las Vegas real estate in the 70s. Could you just imagine?
I'd be rolling in the money. Hard-bodied chicks, cars.
Right. But I'm not talking about some fixer-upper. I'm talking about 18-hole championship golf course, swimming pools. I'm talking about your luxury condos. What do you think of that, huh? What do you think?
Okay. Let's talk real estate.
jumping bail. Heck, I can relate to that. But what kind of a man runs out on a woman who puts up her own house to keep him out of jail? Miguel's gonna be real happy to see you.
Take it easy, pal. I don't carry a gun. I always liked Miguel. He's got a heart as big as the Grand Canyon.
You're gonna see him real soon.
Oh, buddy, I bought us some beer to toast our deal.
Hey, help me, he's trying to take my money.
A little hot for jogging, isn't it?
Where'd he come from?
One of the bounty hunters.
Hey, could you turn up the AC? I'm dying back here.
Yeah, he's dying, all right. Henry, turn down that dirt road right there.
When you stole from Mr. Swan, you started digging your own grave. So now you're gonna finish.
Yeah, I got it. Nevada license plate RAA 449.
Shy'll run a check on it. Are you going to be able to pick him up there?
It's possible if I can get close enough to him.
Good. Listen, who are these guys anyway, huh? What are they, the competition, some other bounty hunters?
Yeah, right, Bobby. When was the last time you forced a bounty to dig his own grave?
Dig his own grave? What do you mean, dig a grave? Reno, they kill him, we're out 30 grand.
And Jeanette loses her guy and her house.
Forget her. Pick him up now. Swoop out of those hills and pick him up. I mean, how long could it take to dig a grave?
I got a feeling the guy's not shooting for a gold medal in speed.
It was Andy. Andrew Bernstein who ripped off Swan, not me. Not Lou Delgado. Lou Delgado is the guy who does not want to be here doing this. You know that, man.
Right, and you were passing out Bernstein's brochures for free. It was a public service.
I did not know he got the money from Swan. I swear to God.
Come on.
Hey, listen, you think I'm crazy enough to mess with Mr. Carl Swan?
Never heard of him.
Just shut up and dig.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty, get over here. It's your turn with this gonzo.
What do you think it would take to change his mind?
Forget it.
How about you? Very prejudiced guy, Swan. I mean, speak this, whop that. I could see how a Chinaman would have problems with someone
What'd
like
you
that.
call me?
You're not Chinese, huh?
Just shut up and dig.
Don't try anything. The grave's already dug.
Took the keys.
Leave him without me?
What'd you do that for?
I got my own transportation. Let's go. got two choices, Lou. A, coyote meat. B, an air-conditioned ride back to Vegas. Maybe.
Put the moms around you or what?
It's a little early in our relationship for that, Lou. Just reach behind you and hold on.
It's never happened to me before, Mr. Swan. You know that. Of course I understand how important this is to you. Believe me, I want this guy as bad as you do. Yes, sir.
It'll get us to the nearest gas station.
Larry, Johnny Rizzo. I've been better. Look, I need some backup. Same percentage as last time. Look, here's the deal. I need to set a trap about 100 square miles or so. Yeah, helicopter would be great. I need a four-wheel drive vehicle, 6 guys at the most. Yes, absolutely. I want them armed. No, I'll get back to you. So how much of a head start you think this guy's got?
He's not gonna get far. He's hit.
Great. Let's go.
Woman's work is never done.
Nice work.
Man, you got nothing on me, Chief. Just because I messed with your Cadillac don't mean I done every crime in Vegas.
All I heard is that you were riding around in a fancy town car with a well-dressed Chinese guy, huh?
Who said that?
A little bird flew into Miguel's office. He heard you say, I like that Chinese guy.
No. I said I like Chinese food, baby. You got it wrong. Man, the cuffs. The cuffs.
Look, Slick, we're really busy, okay? All I want to know is who these guys work for. You understand me?
We'll pay you for the information.
All right, man, all right. Johnny Rizzo.
What about the Chinese guy?
He works for Johnny. His name is Henry Chu. Oh, but here's the best part, Chief. They work for Carl Swan. You and Blondie think you can handle that?
Let's get out of here.
Wait, hold up. What about my money?
Well, she's one of those independent women. You know what I mean? You think you can handle that?
Yo, Chief, what about the cuffs, man?
It's on me. Enjoy them.
Could leave a scar, but the babes will love it. You know you were lucky, pal. You were lucky. I'm afraid your phone didn't pull through.
So much for dialing 911. You look like you know what you're doing. Korea?
Brooklyn. My old man was all scar tissue. I must have been 8 or 9 when I first bandaged him up.
Wise guy?
I wish. Nope. Louis V. Delgado Sr. had the disease, the gambling disease. Loan sharks used to come to the house, bounce around with a baseball bat. Real Major League Shylocks, man. They used to bounce him around. Your old man?
My old man was a cop.
Life's weird, huh? You ever look in the mirror and see Pop? Huh?
When I'm angry, I mean, really ticked, I sound just like him. Gives me chills.
I tried to stop him one day. You know, try to convert the guy to some common sense. I was a tough guy, you know, about 14 years old, DA haircut, peg pants, a real Elvis clone. Payday, I'm standing in front of this joint where we used to play cards, waiting for him. I said, Pop, you got bills to pay. I mean, Mom's working her butt off. He looks at me. He's got tears in his eyes. Man, I actually thought he was going to do the right thing. Then pow, he hits me a shot, man.
Now you live in Vegas.
It's all genes. You know this thing with Swan? My old man would laugh his butt off. Disappear.
I have nothing to declare except my genius, Grand. And if you could spare a few dollars for a hearty meal, it would be much appreciated.
Sorry, Colonel.
All right.
Hey, Lou! Come here, will you?
For this, he gets $200 and my favorite suit.
Not a lot of guys wearing Italian suits in this neighborhood, so try to blend in, will you? Hang on, we'll get some breakfast.
Hey, the next generation. Ha! Welcome to Vegas, Michael.
I forgot how hot it gets here. In Atlantic City, the breezes blow off the ocean.
Well, have a swim. I never go near the place myself, but we have plenty of bathing suits.
I don't have the time.
All you got is time. Come on, relax, have a drink, sit down. Go ahead, tell the man what you want to drink.
You got bottled water?
Boy, you young guys today. Everything is work, work, work. You know what you need, Michael? You need a wife and kids.
I'll get right to the point, Carl. My father is very concerned.
What for? Profits are up 30% and the country's in a recession. For crying out loud.
Turning this town upside down over some nobody named Delgado?
Hey, that nobody stole $250,000 from me.
We'll write you a check. We want you to pay attention to business.
This is my business.
No, this is stupid, and you're not a stupid man. So what's going on? I've hit a nerve. This is not about money, is it, Carl?
Michael, I'm a lonely old man. And all lonely old men somehow get stupid.
Are you kidding me? This is about a skirt.
No! She's no skirt. She's a woman. A real woman. She made me happy. Very happy. Can you understand that? And then this Delgado comes around with his greaseball manners and his snow job con game, and he takes her away from me. He was bad to her, and I don't know, I got angry, I went crazy. But this morning, Michael, she came back this morning, and she begged me to forgive her. And she said she finally found out who she really loved. And she...
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Hey, not bad for an old guy, huh?
Sugar Fox Charlie, this is Sugar Fox Alpha. No sign of the two men or the Harley.
Alpha, this is Charlie. Pretty rugged country to find something like that.
Yeah, looks all clear. I'll follow the ridge to the south.
We read you on that. We're going north. We'll talk to you later.
6 Fox 17 and out.
Talking to the animals, huh, Lou?
Hey, 2 more minutes in the checkout line, I'm a dead guy. This place is crawling with snakes.
Yeah, so I noticed. I also noticed 3 guys in a 4-wheel drive back in town.
Swan's guys?
Here, have a peach. Big guys in jackets. Jackets hide guns. Swan's guys.
Hey, look, if you're gonna take me in, what's the difference between them and you?
The difference is that I represent the law, and you're wanted for fraud and murder.
I told you, the Italian guy hanging with the Oriental guy killed Andy. I saw it myself. So I sold a few condos that only exist in brochures. Swan's the real murderer. This guy's stealing millions and millions of dollars.
Tell it to the DA.
Yeah, sure. You turn me over to the cop. They put me in a slam, and some guy with a ring in his nose cuts my heart out and sends it to Carl Swan. Justice prevails.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. I tell you what I know about Swan's operation. You go to the DA. You see what I mean? Huh? Those people are not family or friends. So I sing a song that'll rock and roll this whole state. Corrupt politicians, cops, real estate adjusters. I mean, I could write a book while I'm at it. Maybe.
Looks like somebody hired an Air Force. We gotta get out of here now.
The scanners are picking up lots of cellular activity. At least 5 vehicles are looking for them.
They just intercepted communications from a helicopter. They're not doing any better than we are, Shy. Thank God.
I'm a dead man. Dead, dead, dead.
I don't get it. All this firepower. What did you steal from this guy?
My partner stole $250,000 from this guy. I stole his girlfriend.
What? Well, heck, now it makes sense. The expensive bodyguard, the helicopters.
You know what's really weird? Huh? I did it all for Jeanette.
That's Swan's girlfriend? The one who bailed you out?
Her friends are right. I mean, she's too good for me.
I guess she loves you. But do you love her?
She doesn't need a loser like me. I try to make some dough to treat her right like she deserves, and I end up having to run out on her.
You're a many-sided guy, Lou. Many-sided. Did you ever think of using all this con talent and going straight? Guess not.
That was him. Get him. Turn around. Tried, man. I appreciate what you did. If that's the way you want it, Mr. Swan, okay.
You're going there?
Yeah, first thing in the morning. Johnny's sending the helicopter for me.
Lou shouldn't have done this to me.
Hey, he's an old tune, kid. You're back with Carl now. Listen, I'm happy. You happy?
I'm happy you took me back. Carl, isn't it risky for you to go there?
This is one job I want to supervise personally. Hey, come with me. Say goodbye to Lou Delgado once and for all, will you?
I thought you'd never ask.
Showtime, huh?
If it was my decision, yeah, but Mr. Swan's got other ideas. He's flying in here first thing in the morning. What is it with you two?
He's my long-lost father.
That's not funny.
Your boss is in love with the lady who left him for Lou. Even you got to see the humor in that.
Is that true?
Pretty romantic, huh? And definitely worth risking your life for out here in the desert.
Shut up, bounty hunter. The good news is, when the time comes, I get to kill you too.
Made a real mess of my life, Lou Delgado. Real mess.
You ready, darling?
Absolutely.
To the airport.
They got Reno.
What about Delgado?
They got him, too. I just came over the scanners. I almost missed it. A guy named Larry was telling a few members of his posse to go home.
Where are they?
Larry wasn't that dumb.
Oh, we're running out of time, Shy. Somebody out there must have seen something. Check those scanners. Look for anything, okay?
Okay.
They're here. Now it's showtime.
Think they'd let me write a note to Jeanette?
I wouldn't count on it. What would you say in this note?
I don't know. Thanks, I guess. Thanks for being there, even though I'm such a rat. I love you. I never said that before, meant it, but I would now. I'd say it, and I mean it. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny. I want you to meet a friend of mine, Jeanette Miller. Honey, this is Johnny Rizzo, my right-hand man.
Hello.
Mr. Swan, I know it's not my place, but I think it would be better if the lady stayed in the copter.
Right, Johnny, it's not your place. She's coming with us. She feels the same way about Lou Delgado as I do. Don't you, darling? But where is he?
He's inside.
Well, let's go. Hey, Lou, you're a big loser today. All the way around.
What do you think, Reno? I told you she was beautiful. Poor jerk like me couldn't afford to keep her in expensive clothes like that. But I sure wanted to, Jeanette. Believe me, kid.
Shut up, Louis. You talk too much. Who's he?
A bounty hunter.
Not my type.
You lousy punk. You'll never hurt her or me again.
That's where you're wrong, Swan. I'm gonna haunt you from the grave. You see, I kept records on everything.
In the bag.
The word of a notorious, very dead con man against me.
Especially if I'm dead. Certain friends of mine have orders to go right to the cops.
But, I mean, I'm willing to negotiate, you know what I mean? You got Jeanette, right? Well, man, you could have the records, too. And I'll vanish. I got a new identity waiting for me. And I'll disappear, honest to God.
Why the salesman, Delgado? You're right. I do have Jeanette. But you're a dead man, buddy. And I'll bet you 250 grand that you stole from me that there aren't any records or anything. Because you're a thief. You know, on the way here, I was trying to figure out how I could kill you. Came up with this idea about how I could get you way up there and then all the way down. Splat.
No, Carl, not like that.
I thought you made your decision.
Wish I had a second chance.
Take him to the chopper.
It's just you and me, tough guy.
Hey, Jack, Ray, go tell that idiot that Disneyland's in the other direction.
Grab some air, White Eyes.
Oh, Lou. Thank God you're all right.
All right, let's...
The flight to Las Vegas has been delayed.
I don't get it, Bobby. How'd you find me?
Modern technology. These boys were all over the airwaves, picked everything up on the dish. Plus, we had a little help from a friend of yours. Thank you.
Well, my pleasure. Nice to see you, my boy. Nice working with you.
Thank you.
And do you, Louis, take Jeanette to be your lawful wedded wife, to love, honor, and cherish, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, till death do you part?
I sure do.
Sis.
So, but the powers vested in
Excuse me, but did you get a
State
check
of Nevada,
yet?
I now pronounce
This
you
is
man
the
and
best
wife.
part.
You may kiss the bride.
I don't know about you guys, but I thought that was kind of strange.
Yeah.
I thought it was the most beautiful wedding I've ever been to.
It's gonna be one heck of a honeymoon, huh, Reno?
Lou made his deal to testify against Swan. With good behavior, he could be out in 1 year.
I got a feeling he's going to be on his best behavior.
Oh, yeah.
Lou taught me something out there. He's got a lot of guts.
Yeah, and a lot of bad luck. I mean, if I had luck like that, whew, I would definitely move out of Las Vegas.
I don't know. I wish I were as lucky as Lou Delgado. I mean, he bet into something very rare in life. A second chance.